Thanks for coming along. No, of course, you're welcome. Of course. Sure, I'll let him know. Nah, you were fine. I could tell you were very nervous and, very reasonable, very justified. To be honest, I was kind of nervous too, but yeah, no, you were great. They loved you. Yeah, no, it's just growing up, I haven't always been the most social of a person. I've always been kind of quiet, kind of alone, you know, not exactly, like the popular kid or anything. Yeah, people never really remembered my name and stuff. I was basically a nobody, so for me to suddenly have a friend like you and be able to introduce them to my family like that, they're just like in shock. They're in awe. So, oh, thank you. I'm glad you like my company. I don't hear that too often. I don't hear that ever, basically. But thank you. That's really sweet. Yeah. Oh, right. um, I mean, it's just something that parents tend to do sometimes. They like to, you know, tease their kid, and it happens. It does, definitely, for sure. So you don't have to pay too much attention to that, like, at all. Yeah, no, you don't. It's just normal things, and I mean, besides, not only did I bring home a friend, right, someone I can call a best friend. Okay, not only did I do that, I, turns out I brought someone who's absolutely stunning and gorgeous. No, I'm not making fun of you. I'm serious. You're very stunning and gorgeous. You're, like, visually, and your personality is just like the one and only. It's so perfect. And so obviously when I know someone like that, and bring them home to see my parents or whatever, like it's gonna, like, either raise suspicion, like it's gonna be weird. They're not really gonna comprehend what's going on, and frankly speaking, I I get it. I do, because the first time we talked, and you know, well, every time we talk, basically, I'm still in shock. I'm still very stunned and mind blown that you would even, like, that we would even be friends. That's not what I meant. Yeah, that's not what I meant. Like, definitely not. It's just, I mean, we've known each other for quite a while, even before we became friends. But I, I don't mean to, like, idolize you, or make this sound weird, but I've always felt like we kind of live in two completely different worlds. Like, yeah, we have similar hobbies. We like to watch shows and play games and stuff, but, like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to make it make sense, but basically you are everything, right? And when people see us, it's kind of like, oh, she's everything, and then he's just Ken or something. You know what I mean? Like, you're wonderful. Okay, you excel in so many things. Like, it actually is incredible, and sometimes, admittedly, I do get a little envious, but I mean, how can I help myself? You're great, and me, not so much. So it is shocking, and it was shocking for me to be able to have someone like you in my life. And I mean, not only to be in my life, but to be a friend, to be someone I can rely on, someone I can talk to, someone I could chill with. Like, generally, I think it's great. And yeah, that was shocking. And still every day I am thankful and grateful for what kind of miracle happened that allowed us to become friends, because I might have used my whole lifetime's luck on you. I'm serious. I mean it. You're you're you mean a lot to me. And so, while I do have some other friends, I just felt like you were the person I wanted to bring along. And I mean, thank you as well for coming along. Like I said, yeah. Oh, right. About that. um, you don't really have to mind it. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it, like I said, happens. I mean, when I was younger, when I seldomly, occasionally, somehow do make friends, and they're a girl or whatever, I tell my parents about it. I talk about it at home. It's usually like, oh my god, like, who is this person? Like, have I met them before? Like that type of shit. Um, so again, I'm sorry about that, but you can just ignore it. You can just ignore that, like, weird vibe that was emerging from the words they were saying. Obviously, um, we're not dating. We aren't like that, right? Um, so, I mean, obviously, we did try to clear things up, but they're still gonna tease. And yeah, I do. They're right about that. I do talk about you quite often. I mean, I don't really have anything else to talk about, and I mean, if I were to, it would be you, because you make my day, and all that, the cheesy shit, with like, oh, this person is the sun to my the moon to my darkness, or the moon to my night. Sorry, you get the point. Basically, I talk about you quite a bit because you mean a lot. So, oh, I mean, they're not they're not exactly wrong. I do love you as more than a friend. Yeah, I do love you as more than just a buddy. Many times in my life, I've fallen for people that I can't reach. Um, I've loved before, and it has, it ruins things. It has the potential to turn something great into something not so great. Like we've all kind of been there before, right? Like, you get it. That's kind of why I never actually told you, even though I guess I should have. It would have been better for me to just not have to keep it a secret, but yeah, I really do like you as more than a friend. But obviously, I know it's kind of cringe to say this, but I'm not insane. At least I would like to think I'm not insane. So, obviously, if you don't feel the same, that's fine. I understand. And I hope I don't like give you this impression that, having like a friend like me is gonna eventually lead to like, feelings emerging. Like, I want to say that's not the case, and it's not like I've fallen for every girl that has shown kindness to me. This is you. I like you, and we could be friends. We could stay as friends. Obviously, if you're not feeling it, if you don't feel the connection, that's fine. Just wanted to get this out of the way, because if I'm being honest with you, being teased in there by my own family, and having you right next to me while I'm being teased for it, it felt kind of rough. Like, I didn't know what to do, because, I mean, with them thinking that we're dating, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't hate that. I like the idea of being able to date you, but I respect you and love you too much as just, like, even as a friend, for me to want to be like super selfish and just, I don't know, go along with what they're saying, and get you to be mine that way, like the illusion of being with you. I don't know if that made any sense. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And sorry for bringing it up so randomly. No, well, at least not directly. Obviously, they are my family, and I've been with them for like forever, right? They can probably tell when I'm hiding something or I'm lying. So, like, I'm pretty sure they probably know that I like you, and maybe that's kind of why they teased me a lot more than I would have thought they would. But then again, it hasn't happened before, so I can't really compare. Uh, sure. We can get this over with. I'm sorry. I feel like sometimes there's places for people in the world, There's roles you fill in too, there's things you gotta do. There's like a certain image of a person that you have to be. And that you will be, right? So that's kind of why I've always thought of it that way. I know it's probably really silly, but yeah, I think you and I live in entirely different worlds, and us meeting is just incredible RNG. It's when worlds collide. Almost feels like this isn't even a canon event. Like, Miguel and his crew's about to come in and shut this shit down. Huh? You do like me? Like, in that way? May I ask what? Oh, you know me very well. Yeah, I was about to ask why. Okay, I see. Oh, there's more? There's more? Okay. Is this real? Is any of this real? I mean, this just it feels like a simulation. It doesn't feel very real. Yeah, it feels like a scene out of like television, you know, or like a fanfic, a a dream, you know, the Lulu time. This feels like just like a simulation, like an ASMR RP kind of thing. For you to feel the same way, I am shocked. No, I don't doubt your feelings. I trust you. I believe you, and you're a honest person. So I do believe that you love me. I mean, I do, but at the same time, I just feel like this is too good to be true. But if it is, then, like, if it's true, then will you go out with me? Yeah? Cool. Very cool. Hmm? Yeah. Sorry, I don't really know how to react to all of this, so. You're just gonna see this really weird and creepy smile. If it like I don't even know if this is a smile at this point, but yeah, I love you.